Hey friends, eyes up here, please. Right? We're not trying to be funny or to mock, maybe a little bit, but that's going to be our devotional idea for what Jesus is going to communicate to us today. He's going to talk about setting guardrails around our life, and it's the idea is that it's not just the sin that is the problem; it's our proximity to it. Here's what he says in Matthew 5, 27 and 28. You've heard it said that you shall not commit adultery, right? There's the law. That's where the line is. But I tell you that anyone who looks at a woman lustfully has already committed adultery with her in his heart. See, what Jesus is trying to communicate is that there's a line to where it's not sin on one side and then sin on the other side. But what he's saying is that we need to, in our own lives, back that line up a bit. Now, he's going to make it more stringent. What he's going to do is he's going to say that there is an adultery that's already happened. If you look at somebody lustfully, and it works both ways, that you are already investing time, you're investing energy, you're investing emotional capacity into somebody that's not your spouse, time that they deserve, you're investing in somebody else. He says that's where the problem is. But we can broaden this out to any, sin, whatever you want to call it. Jesus is going to go on to say, look, if your eye calls you to sin, gouge it out. If your hand calls you to sin, cut it off. And he doesn't want a bunch of one-eyed, one-handed followers. What he is doing is he's saying, take your sin seriously. And then wherever that line is, that thing that causes you to go from not sin to sin, stepping into it, he says, take that line and back it up about 10 paces. Right? That's the big idea here. Stay away from it. Because while we want to believe that our sin is only affecting me and God, it always gets all over the other people that we're around. See, that's the deal with like forgiveness. Jesus tells us to forgive. Well, when I don't forgive, it doesn't hurt the person that I need to forgive. It gets all over my friends and family. My bitterness does. My resentment does. And so Jesus says, forgive. It's the same kind of thing here. He says, look, when it comes to lust, wherever that line is that causes you to go from not sin to sin, back it up. Don't even look, right? If you look, you notice, you go, wow, God did good there. Stop there. Keep moving. He goes, or if your hand calls you to sin, whether it's stealing, whether it's, whatever, it could be fighting, whatever, wherever that line is, back it up. Don't go to those places. Avoid those, stay away. That's the big idea here. So when we're playing and we're going, look, eyes up here, right? Keep it, right? That's all that we're trying to say. Avoid the places that get you into trouble, because your Heavenly Father wants you to take your sin seriously, because it's not just about you as much as you want it to be. Your sin always affects the people that you love the most. So just stay away. Have a beautiful day. Bye-bye.